Hello guys, my name is Mireya. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you how I cleaned my home. So this is a clean with me after vacation. This was a total disaster, guys. I'm usually the type of girl that leaves her clothes in her luggage for a couple of days, and then I just leave the luggage in my room, and then I just keep walking by it, and then I try to ignore it, like, okay, I'm just gonna pretend that you're not here. But this time when we went on vacation, I was like, when I get back, I'm gonna hurry up and clean everything that's in the luggage because I don't want that to happen. I don't want this to be like a horror story to me. Every time that I look at the luggage, I just avoid it, and I didn't want to do that this time. So I put them in the living room, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take everything out. And this time I did it quickly. What I do when I go on vacation, I organize everything and it looks so cute and pretty, all organized in my organizers that I have. I'll be doing a video pretty soon on how I organize everything when I go on vacation. But when we come back, it's a total disaster. Like, I don't really care. I'm like, I just want to get home, and once I get home, I'm gonna throw everything in the washer. That's what I say, and that's what I did. And everything's just so stinky and smelly. You're probably going to be seeing me smell a couple of things. My little one's shorts, they were new. He didn't even wear them, but I guess since I mixed them with the rest of the clothes, it just stunk. I didn't want to wash everything, but eventually I had to. I had to wash everything because everything was pretty smelly. I don't know what it is with me. Like, I didn't really notice that I smell a lot of things, but I guess I do. Watching this video and editing, I'm like, why? Why am I putting all these things in my nose? Well, I guess I was just curious to see if it was clean or if it smelled. I don't know if you guys do that, but kind of odd. I guess I do. I like smelling things. Pretty weird, right? Well, anyways, I got all the dirty clothes and I just put it in a big old pile. After that, I was going to separate things. And I wanted to put all the clothes together, and then all this stuff like toothbrushes, brushes, all of that, I set it aside. Everything that's not clothes, I set it aside. It just depends on how long we go on vacation for. If it's just a couple of days, then I usually don't wash the clothes wherever we go on vacation. But this time we spent almost 2 weeks in Mexico, so I had to wash the clothes in Mexico. I washed it, and obviously I did take just a couple of pants because I usually take several different t-shirts. That way I can use the same jeans 2 or 3 times. Yes, I use them 2 or 3 times if they're not dirty, of course. I did wash my clothes, like I said, once when we were on vacation, but for the rest of the days I just used up the clothes, and I didn't want to wash twice because we were there, like I said, almost 2 weeks. I'm getting some disinfecting wipes, and I like to disinfect all of the suitcase, and I make sure that I clean them very well. I'm not going to be deep cleaning my suitcases. I'm just going to be disinfecting them with these wipes, and they do stay a little bit humid because the wipes are very wet. So what I did after it is I put my luggage outside in the sun, and they did pretty well. They dried up pretty well because the sun was up and high and dry that day. Up and high. That makes no sense. The sun was hot that day, so my luggage did dry pretty quickly. after that, I decided to put all the clothes in piles. And this time, like, I didn't really care much on what piles I was doing. I just wanted to wash everything and really just hurry up and wash everything before cleaning the rest of the house. I put all of my, usually I wash all of my husband's clothes together, and then I wash my clothes separate, and then I wash my little one's clothes separate. Depends, like I said, I wash my jeans with his jeans, and then my little one's clothes, I usually wash all of his clothes separate. I wash all the underwears and bras together, and like I said, these are one of the shorts that were new, and then I took the tags off, and then I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and wash it. I'm not going to go too much into specifics on how I wash my clothes, but I will be doing a video pretty soon on how I wash and dry my clothes, and how I do it at home, what kind of supplies I use or products I use to wash my clothes. So in the washer, I'm going to be putting a little bit of soap, and I use the Tide soap. So I guess it is kind of a quick mini video because I am telling you what I use to wash the clothes. I'm going to be using the Downy Unstoppables, and my husband really likes the blue scent. I like the pink one as well, but yes, the blue one does have a better scent, and usually the blue one is not on sale at Costco. The pink one is, the pink one from Downy, but I don't know if it's because the blue one does sell a lot more, or maybe more people get it that they don't put it on sale. I do use some Suavitel as well, just a few drops, because I like that mixture of both the Downy Unstoppables and the Suavitel. And this is just something that I started to do recently because the Downy Unstoppables, I guess I wasn't adding as much, so I didn't feel like it was leaving a great scent. So I decided to add just a little bit of Suavitel as well. Let me tell you guys, the day that we went on vacation, we had no electricity. Something went wrong with the whole town, so we did not have electricity. So imagine going on vacation, you're not done packing, and you can't see around your whole house. Well, that's what happened to us. That's why the bathroom is not really dirty, it's just disorganized. Like, it's not really like it needs a lot of cleaning. Yes, it needs a lot of organization, putting things back in place, but I'm just gonna be giving it a quick cleanup, because like I said, the bathroom was already clean. It just needed to be organized and for everything to be put back in place. And everything was this way disorganized because, like I said, we didn't have electricity. We couldn't see where things went, so we were just throwing things everywhere. For the toilet, I use the toilet cleaner, and then I use the disinfecting wipes to disinfect the toilet and my little one's seat that he has, also the little stairs as well. The carpet that you're seeing, my little one's carpet, I had just cleaned it. I had washed it in the washer and put it in the dryer, so it was clean. I'm gonna be cleaning the mirror, the bathroom mirror, and what I'm doing this time, I'm gonna be using a cleaner that I did at home. It has water, half vinegar, and a little drops of soap, Dawn soap. That's the one I use. And look at what the difference. It leaves your mirrors very shiny. And I'm gonna be using a paper towel to clean it up. I also have like a squeegee for windows, but I don't know, sometimes I switch it back and forth, whatever I can find, whatever's handy, that's what I use. I'm going to be disinfecting the sink And that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I did for the bathroom. It just organized, and then I like sweeping with my favorite broom and my favorite mop. I mopped with it. Let me tell you a little bit about this mop. I've had this for years, almost 12 years. Well, not the same one. Let me explain that as well. I've been repurchasing the same mop over and over, as well as with the broom. These are my favorite. The broom, I like it because it lasts a long time. I used to have this other broom that when the pole didn't break, something else went wrong with it. So I've bought this one and I've had it for years as well. And the mop, guys, I didn't think it was that old. Like, it doesn't really look that old. In the video it does. I need to get a new one. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, it's faded. What I do is after I'm done mopping, I like to wash my mop and then I put it outside in the sun. And this is how it's been looking, you know, it just fades with the sun. But I love it because I don't have to bend down and use my hands to rinse it. I just turn it, pull and turn, and it pretty much dries it really well. So I like it. I mean, it's my favorite mop, the mop I've been using for years. And you're going to be seeing me going back and forth with the washer and dryer. I had some clothes in the dryer that was already dry, and I don't like to put the clothes that's dried and hot on the seats that we have in the living room because they're not leather, but it's a kind of a fabric that we're afraid that with the heat they're going to get damaged. I usually wait till the clothes is no longer hot, and this clothes that was in the dryer, it had been there for a while because I was cleaning and doing other things that I kind of forgot about it. So that's the reason why I took all that clothes from the dryer and then I put it on the couch. But usually if it's hot, I do not put the clothes on the couch. I like to fold my clothes on the couches, or sometimes I put it on the center table, and then that's the way I fold everything. Things that don't need to be ironed, because some things I do iron, like my husband's clothes. Mostly is his clothes what I iron. The rest is like, I'm not going to be ironing my pajamas, or I'm not going to be ironing t-shirts that I use just to be around the house. I mean, a lot of people do. Everyone has their own preference, but I don't. I did have a teacher that she used to even iron her towels. You heard that right. Her towels, the ones she would take a shower with. So, like I said, it's just personal preference. Some people like ironing everything. Some people don't have the time to iron everything. I guess that's me. I don't have the time. Because before I used to iron everything. Like everything. Sometimes even my underwear. Pretty crazy, but before I didn't have my son, and I guess I had a lot of time on my hands. I would be watching TV, my soap operas, and then I would be ironing mostly everything. Now I just don't have the time to do that. I'm folding a little bit of clothes. That's just a bit of clothes, and then my battery died or something, so you guys didn't see the rest of me folding the rest of that clothes. I'm going to move on to the dining room, and yeah, this is the big dining room that we have, which we have a different one now, but it's a huge dining room. We've had it for years, and I mean, we're a small family, so we decided to get a different one, which you're going to be seeing in the next videos that I will be sharing with you. So the dining room, I thought it was really messy actually, but it's not really that messy. Now that I see it, or now that I'm editing the video, it's actually just disorganized. I'm going to be removing the plastic. I'm going to get rid of it, and I'm going to spray a sprayer to clean the table with. It's kind of like a cleaning like oil, that lemon scent. I like it. It's one of my favorites. And then I just use paper towels. I love the dining room, the dining room table, how it looks when it's clean like this, but I was always too afraid to have it without the plastic. And now that I look back, I'm like, why didn't I just enjoy it without the plastic covering? I mean, I did use it maybe for a month or two, but the rest I always took really good care of it, and I always had the plastic over it. So anyways, I just kept cleaning the dining room table, and the dining room looks pretty clean. I mean, I just needed to remove everything from the dining room table, and then after that, once again, sweep and mop. I always like to do this after. What I do, guys, when like I'm just showing you this way how I did it for this video, the way that I cleaned my home, but I usually sweep and first I organize everything in the whole house, and then I sweep and then I mop everything. But for the video, I will be showing you the dining room area that I cleaned it, and then I sweeped and then I mopped after. And then, like I said, I would usually sweep and mop the whole house. But for this video, I'm just showing you how I organized everything. Once again, I loved using this mop. For the cleaning solution, I usually add hot water, Dawn soap, just a few drops. But this time I added OxyClean. It just depends on which one I have handy. But I do like using soap in my cleaning solution. And I add Pine Sol, or sometimes I add Fabuloso. Like I said, whatever I have handy, I open my drawers and I'm like, today I'm going to use this one. Just because it gets rid of the dirt or whatever stain, it really helps a lot. I've learned this from when I used to work at a fast food restaurant at Burger King. They used some kind of solution that had soap in it, and it really did get rid of everything whenever I would mop the lobby. I liked it, and that's what I like using here at home. Moving on to the kitchen. The kitchen is so disorganized. Like, I don't like cleaning or cooking, sorry. I don't like cooking in a dirty kitchen. I just feel like I need to clean first and then cook. And this was a disaster, honestly. This was so disorganized. I had to wash everything because I cooked lunch or dinner or both. I really don't remember. Yeah, possibly both. And then I had to wash everything and put everything back in place. Like I said, things are disorganized. We did not have electricity before we left on vacation, so everything in the fridge and in the refrigerator had to be thrown out, so we didn't have as much food. And when we got back, we had to go grocery shopping. And because everything, like the day that we were leaving on vacation, I opened the freezer and the ice cream was melted and it was all over the floor. It was pretty bad, so I had to throw everything out. I feel like I cannot wash dishes unless things are organized. So I like to organize things first and then wash dishes. Like, I leave the dishes till the end. And it's also one of the things that my least favorites, washing dishes. What's your least favorite thing to do around the house? This one's mine, but of course I do it, and I know that I have to do it. And I usually listen to music, or I'm watching a video or a movie while I do the dishes, because whenever I do, I feel like time goes by faster. This time I didn't, because I think I was recording with my phone since the battery to my camera had died. So I washed the dishes, and once again I used my Dawn soap, the blue one. That's the one I like because that's the one I find that removes more grease than other dish soaps. And I have used several ones before, like a Palmolive one. It was a green one, and just different kind, cheap or expensive. I don't know. This is my favorite one so far. For my little one's clothes, I like to put everything in organizers that I have, and I have a video on how I organized his room. Just in case you're interested, I'll link it in the description box below. I found a lot of the organizers at IKEA, and I like to keep everything organized because this is the way that I feel like I can find his clothes much easier. And I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of this video. I think I've been talking too much. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching this video, and for more cleaning videos, because they're coming. So make sure that you subscribe and that you turn your notification bell on. That way you're notified of my new videos, because if you don't turn that bell on, you probably will miss one of my new videos and you probably won't even get to see it. So make sure you turn that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. I started late in the afternoon and it got pretty late. So I decided to finish the next day and I had cleaned up mostly everything. All I needed to do was put the clean dishes away because I don't like to use the dishwasher. There's something about it, like I've never used it before and I really don't know how to use it. So I washed the dishes by hand. So I had to put the dishes away and then just put some of the clothes away, like my little one's clothes. I had to put it on in his organizers. That was pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Once again, give me a thumbs up if you do like cleaning videos. That way I can share more of these types of videos with you guys. Have a great day. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.